If you're running meta ads for music promotion, one of the hardest things is to make videos that are actually good and to know what actually good videos are. Even if you've been doing this for a long time and you're pretty good at graphic design, or at least not terrible, which is how I think of myself, it's still hard to come up with concepts. It's hard to know like what sort of shots. It's hard to know what sort of footage will work well. Part of figuring this out is just doing it and figuring out what the data is telling you, but sometimes you just run up against a wall, or sometimes you just want another perspective. And so in this video, I'm going to walk through a few examples of one of the most helpful ways to find new ad concepts and new creative if you're getting stuck. And this is something that you can do totally for free, and it is something that can give you access to some of the biggest artists ad creative, the biggest artists in the world ad creative. And it is the Facebook ads library. So in this video, I'm going to flip around to the computer screen and I'll walk through 4 huge artists that are using ads right now to get streams and listens on their music. And hopefully this will give you some inspiration for if you're getting stuck in the creative of what to do for your own ads. So without further ado, let's flip over to the old computer screen and let's get into it. What's up, guys? So I'm here at the old computer screen on Facebook, which I kind of hate, but this is where the ads library is. And so I'm going to look at a few big musicians and artists who are running ads from their Facebook pages. And I started with Coldplay because they put out this album a little bit ago, and I figured that they were probably running ads for their music. And turns out they are. So here's how to check it. If you go to a band's Facebook page and you go to their About section and you scroll to Page Transparency, and then you go to See All, here's the link to the ads library. And so if we click that, we'll get taken to the ads library. Makes sense. And here are the ads that they are currently running. So it'll filter by default to the active ads. Here are the ads that Coldplay is currently running. Funnily enough, they are doing some sort of joint venture with QVC that I'm not going to look at because I'm not planning to advertise a toaster or whatever that is.
Yes, we have this fantastic Moon Music toaster, and what comes out is your own special Moon Music branded toaster.
But if you're running Spotify ads like me, here is an example of Coldplay running an ad to get people to listen to their new album. Let's take a look at what this ad is like. So if we go to See Ad Details, here is the video, them talking, some graphics, the new album. This is funny. I guess it's just probably clips from different music videos and things. But if we go to Listen Now, let's see where it links to. So here is a landing page, and then it's got all of these different links. I don't know what language this is. And we get a little pop-up for Apple Music. Interesting. But yeah, all these links, and these are probably the conversions that I'm guessing they're tracking from these ads. So let's see what they're linking to on Spotify. Yep, so they're just linking to the album just as a whole. So interesting. That is what Coldplay's ad for streaming looks like. Now, you'll also see, like, at that Listen Now link, they did have a link to their store and a bunch of different services, too. So, trying to do a lot with this ad. It's interesting. So, when I thought of Coldplay, the next band that I thought of was the Fray, because I actually listened to, like, a lot of the Fray in middle school. You can judge me for that, but I thought their first album was good. And I got a press release submitted to my email about their new album, and so I was like figuring they would be running ads for the new music. And look, they are. Our new EP, The Fray's Back, is out now, and so let's take a look at what this one looks like. So the video is just them playing, cut up, song, and no text. Looks like it's just the performance video, probably music video clip. It's pretty super basic. And then let's see where it goes if we do Listen Now. So looks like you can get their CD. It's the exact same sort of link that Coldplay was using, but they've got a few different options. So email, Spotify. They keep wanting me to get Apple Music. I'm not going to get Apple Music. But all these streaming services and their CD. And so that is what they're running to drive streams to their music. Okay, and next we got Chappell Roan. I honestly don't really listen to her music, but I know she's huge right now. And I figured she would be running ads, and she is. So here is Oshiega 24. Hot to Good. No! Hot to Go. Looks like all of these are going to streaming services. So there she is on stage, jumping around, got a huge crowd. That makes you look popular. And looks like it is just this concert footage, which makes sense because I guess it is saying this was the festival. I guess if you have festival footage, that's a cool thing to try in your ads. Let's see where she's linking it to. Another classic landing page. Looks like the same software that both Coldplay and the Fray were using, interestingly enough. and Apple Music and Spotify are the top two. She's not trying to sell anything here, just trying to get streams. And let's see where it's going if we open Spotify. And so she's just going right to the album. All right, and then the last one I pulled up here was Bruno Mars. Knew he was doing stuff with Lady Gaga and other people, I think, too. Honestly, I don't track with pop music as much as people probably think I do. Here are the two ads that he is running. And so this one is clearly going to streaming services. Apartment, out now. If we look at it, looks like it is a 1x1. That's pretty dope image. Just playing some guitar, jamming. Apartment, out now. That's all he says. And listen now is the button. So you can buy something here. There's a video you can watch, and then the rest are these streaming links. So yeah, that is another ad from one of the biggest artists on the planet, just to give you an idea of what these people are doing. So I think a common theme across at least 3 of these 4 that we looked at is that they are using performance footage. Most of them, because these are all huge acts, they have pretty cool performance footage. Either like the imagery is just cool or they're playing to some huge festival crowd. But I think it's just a good reminder, like, yeah, performance footage does work well because I think it's just naturally engaging. Like, we're used to being engaged at performances, and it's cool just seeing artists do their thing. So that's one takeaway from this. But honestly, this is only 4 ads. I would say if you're interested in running ads for yourself, this is definitely something that can give you some inspiration. It's just going to either the biggest artists in the world or the biggest artists in your genre or just artists that you like and seeing what are they doing. Are they running ads? If they're running ads, what sort of ads are they running and how are they setting them up? One word of caution is that it is hard to tell how ads are actually performing. So they could be running these ads and they could be going terribly, but you'll at least get to see like what they're thinking about, what they're trying. So definitely interesting if you're just looking for some ideas. So hopefully this video was helpful if you're getting stuck with your ad creative or if you're just looking for inspiration. Facebook Ads Library is a great resource. You can find pretty much any artist in the world on there and see what they're doing with their ads. So hope that's helpful. And if you want more advice on running meta ads for music promotion, I have a free course on just Spotify marketing in general. And I also have a membership community where I meet one-on-one with artists and we can talk your ad strategy if it's something you're working on. So yeah, either way, hope this was helpful and wishing you good luck as always as you make and market your music. You got this.